What's up, YouTube? This is a response to Nick's video, MinLover2. Uh, he wants to know something you've done for somebody else where money wasn't an issue. I have two off the top of my head I can think of. Number one, I worked at a bar for a while. He had this guy whose name was Homeless Dave. You can probably put two and two together and figure out his name was Dave and he was homeless. He did our floors, he cleaned our bathrooms, he did all that kind of stuff for us. We paid him, not much, but we paid him. I mean, we bought him gloves and blankets and stuff. Lived on the bridge down the road. Um, but anyways, I gave him a business card with my name on the back. Told him anytime you want anything for the pizza place across the street, you go show him this card. It'll be on the house, and I'll pay your bill. So, like $20 a week, he would get. I would just go over there Saturday night after work and square up with the pizza place guy. So I did that for like 3 or 4 months. Then he got caught stealing stuff from the bar. He actually got caught with the owner's cell phone in his pocket. And he couldn't find his cell phone, so they called it, and he's like, "Oh, is it right here?" He was trying to steal it, so he booted him. Okay, number two. I used to work. I used to run the Toys for Tots program here locally for the U.S. Marines, and normally when people would sign up, they would just list, okay, I have a boy that's 9, a girl that's 10, a boy that's 2, or whatever. And they would just give stuff based on ages and race, or, yeah, race, based on ages and sex. And I did a little bit different, because not every girl that's 9 likes the same thing. Not every girl that's 9 likes girl stuff. So I would have the parents, like, give me a list of the names and their ages and what they liked. Like, oh, my daughter, who's 9, likes Barbie and whatever, or she likes football, or she likes whatever. And this one lady wrote me a letter, and I got letters saying, oh, my kid really likes Xbox. Well, I do too, and I'm not getting one. Neither are you. Um, but one lady wrote me, she's like, my daughters and sons really need warm clothes, jackets, boots, gloves, etc. Stuff that I couldn't legally buy with money from Toys for Tots because it's not toys. So I went out and I bought everybody new boots, new hats, and stuff, along with the normal toys. So it's Christmas Eve, and it's like 5 o'clock. Family never shows up. I'm like, what the hell? So I call him up, and I'm like, this is Mike from Toys for Tots, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, your stuff. I'm like, where are you? And it was the grandmother that answered the phone. And she's like, oh, they left already. I'm like, oh, great. They left to come pick up the stuff? They're like, no. They left for Watkins Glen, which is like 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. I'm like, oh, crap. Like, I have all their stuff sitting here. And her grandmother was bawling. She's like, well, we thought you forgot about us because everybody else always does or something. I don't know. And like they left out the stuff because they assumed they weren't getting anything. And here I am sitting with extra stuff, like the toys and the stuff that I bought. So I'm like, fine. Like I'll just drive up there tomorrow. It's like, well, it's Christmas tomorrow. I'm like, gotta do what you gotta do. I'm like, I mean, I'm almost 40 years old. Well, I wasn't then, but I'm 35 years old. Like, Christmas to me is nothing really anymore. But I know 5 kids not having a Christmas is huge. So, called my buddy. I'm like, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? He's like, it's Christmas. I'm Jewish. So, nothing. I'm like, well, road trip. We drove up 7 o'clock in the morning, got up. Well, first thing I did, I wrapped everything the night before because I couldn't show up to this people's house in like the bag full of stuff. So I wrapped everything. I labeled it all to Billy from Santa, all that stuff. But when I drove up that next morning, 7 o'clock we left. Blizzard, sucky driving, really sucky. So we got up there, the trailer park, Couldn't find the trailer anywhere. Like, went door to door looking for these people. Couldn't find them. Finally, someone was like, "Oh yeah, they live right there." So, knock on the door. Kid answers. I did the math, figured out that, oh well, I know all their sexes and all their ages. That has to be Billy or whatever. And I'm like, "Oh, are you Billy?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well, I live on the street, and all these presents here that came to my house from Santa, and I have no idea where they go. Like, it must be here, right?" And like, "Oh yeah, it's ours, yay, whatever, party." And so there, I mean, that was that feeling alone. I mean, I put in, I did this for like 2.5 years. I would do from October to December, probably 60 hours a week unpaid. In that moment, when I gave that kid that bag of toys, made up for any kind of money I would ever made doing that job. That was actually the last thing I ever did for Toys for Tots because I couldn't really afford to work take time off my real job to do this volunteer work. So, yeah, so that's it. Don't know what to say. But hey, if I somehow do win this contest, I'll be giving stuff away to that whatever's given. If I get the box, I'll do a free group break. If I get the money, I'm gonna make a video of me walking around handing out money to people that look like they need it, I guess, or whatever. So that is all. I'll be giving away stuff here pretty soon too. So sub to me if you're not subbed and watch my videos. That is all. Time to go back to work because I'm at work right now and I haven't done shit for like an hour. So, all right, peace.